now I'm ready to be loved and to love someone.
Oh, look at her.
I'm truly ready to love somebody's son very openly and unapologetically. Like, I have so much love to give, and I'm such an amazing woman, and I'm ready to share that love with someone. So
hear it, Pooh. What is the one thing you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
The one thing I hope to accomplish in the next 5 years is to create proper structure for my businesses. To continue to be an amazing mother, to be independent, yet to be in a fulfilling, loving relationship. To be in a fulfilling, loving relationship, because I really want to give my daughter the gift of seeing how a woman should be loved and treated. She doesn't have that, and she hasn't had that in a while. I want my daughter to see a man love and respect her mother and be caring and want to take care of her. She deserves that.
Are you happy?
Even without being told, you can tell that this is a shade being thrown at the video. So guys, the gist is this. I learned the time Imade was sick. That time Sophie posted the picture of Imade in a drip, shortly after Ifeanyi passed. I learned the video. Chioma was going through a lot at that time, and according to the story, the video couldn't go to see Mommy Sophie, and since then she has been throwing tantrums like a little witch. See guys, let's be very honest. The moment you decide to have a child with a man you are not married to, one thing I want you to know is to prepare your mind to be a mother alone, even with a man you're married to, because some women are actually married to men who are not present in the lives of their children. So I don't even want to make it a baby mother thing, but okay, let's focus on, since this case has to do with a baby mother. So looking at Sophie now, I know that she has always, and the way she's talking, like, was she thinking Davido was going to marry her? Or I don't know if maybe Davido deceived her, because she's sounding very pained. If he lied to her all along that he was going to marry her, then she's a joker. He has never been proud of you. He has never been with you openly, and you're comfortable being the other woman in the side, being hidden like palliative. Come on, girl. Like, you are older than Davido with over 5 years. You should even know better than that. So guys, the thing is this. Sophie must know that now Davido is married to Chioma, life will not be the same again. Of course, he's going to be giving Chioma and the children Chioma will have in the marriage more attention than he will give his kids with other women. That's one day. So all this one, she's throwing shade, talking. Guys, you need to listen to this interview. When I listen to it, I was just rolling my eyes like, yo, I beg, make me hear what. Well, I wish her the best and let her really open her heart so she go find love, so we go rest. And so the video will rest, I beg. No be only him don't born with woman. The other baby mothers in London and America don't even are not this twisted minded. Why is her own? Why is she acting like now she do pass? Anyway, guys, there is a part 2 to this, and maybe you check the next post if you're interested. Yeah, it's not a must.
Please, burn.
What bridges am I happy? What bridges am I happy that I have burned? Anyone that wasn't right for me, I'm happy. And I rarely burn bridges. So if you see me burn a bridge with someone, they were begging for it, or it was just time. Because I like to see things from my side and also the other person's side as well. So I would definitely say the ones that were supposed to be burned.
What are you the most fearful of?
I keep saying it, my worst fear has happened to me. What's my biggest fear? My worst fear has happened to me. So I don't think that anything scares me in life anymore. I never wanted to raise a child alone, and I'm doing it now. So what is going to happen to me again? What could possibly happen to me other than my worst fear happening to me? I'm living it, so don't get anything where anybody feed to me. Or I'm also scared of being a billionaire.
You should not be, because I'm betting on you to be a billionaire.
But they say your worst fears happen to you.
Okay,
so I'm scared of being a billionaire.
Boom.
But yeah, my worst fear has already happened to me, so I don't fear nothing.
When was the last time you cried in front of someone?
When was the last time I cried in front of someone? So I don't cry often. I hate crying, and I don't like to cry in front of people. So if you ever see me cry, just know you're my person.
Yeah. Because sometimes you tell stories and I'm like, is she gonna cry?
No.
And you don't cry.
No, I hate to
You're
cry.
super strong because like
I hate to cry. So if you ever see me crying, just know you're my person. And I think the last person who recently just saw me cry was my friend, because my daughter was in the hospital and she was so sick and I was so scared.
Oh yes.
And even thinking about it now, I'm like,
Yeah.
and my friends just came and just covered me because I was alone. It was just me and my daughter. Nobody else wanted to, just didn't want to help.
Yeah.
I was like, you and your daughter, and I was just like scared because it was just two of us.
Yeah.
And my friends saw it happen, and none of them laughed at me. They just came and covered me. I loved them.
What are you looking forward to the most in this next year?
Money, making more money, traveling a lot, working on my relationship with God, my relationship with my daughter, and my relationship with my mother. Those things, very important to me.
Yeah. What do you wish you could spend more time on?
I want to spend more time with my daughter.
Oh, but you were living daily.
I know, but like when I'm not with her, when you become a mom, you understand the true meaning of mom guilt.
Oh,
it's called mom guilt, and when you have a child, you'll get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much time you spend with your kids.
You will still feel
when you're not with them, it's just like.
Question. In 10 years from now, what do you think you'll miss the most from today's present?
My age.
That's a good answer.
I would say my age, because I know 10 years from now I'll be even better than I am today.
Yeah.
And I'm not scared or worried about that.
Yeah.
So I'd say I'll probably just miss that I'm younger. I think that's it.
Yeah. What's the most sentimental gift you have ever received?
What's the most sentimental gift I have ever received? I can't even say. I would say the most sentimental gift I have ever received was the gift of my daughter from God.
Yeah.
It changed my entire life. Like I keep telling you guys, my daughter grounded me. Like I used to be. But my daughter was just like, if not for her, I would be out here like, so many people would be past tense, period. But because of my daughter,
What's the most important value you would teach a young person?
What's the most important value I would teach a young person? I would say to trust yourself. As human beings, we doubt ourselves a lot. Like I feel like it comes second nature to us to just constantly doubt ourselves and our strengths. And I think the first thing that a young person needs to learn is to be confident, to sit up straight, to trust themselves, to walk into a room with their head held up, and to look people in the eye.
Have you ever cried tears of joy?
Yes.
Can we know the reason? Was it after a night or after a birth? Did you cry when you gave birth?
Yes.
Oh.
I did. I cried because I was terrified.
Oh.
I was genuinely scared. I was looking at my baby like.
It's getting real. It got real out of a sudden.
It became. I mean, carrying the baby around in your tummy, yes, it's real. But when the baby's here and it's no longer attached to your body, you're like, shit.
Yeah.
It's real. So I'll say that. But
would you changing diapers with long nails?
No, my mom. Nobody